Hey y'all, it's True Chrissy here. I'm gonna go over one of Gypsy's phone calls that she has with Ken, where she discusses that Nick is making up new multiple personalities, and she also admits that they're fake, that he's faking it, and he's making this up. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch it, and let me know what you think. Maybe we'll pause throughout it.
Sir, this call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
You're late.
I gave you some extra time.
Oh, whatever. What have you been doing?
Nothing much. I've just been sorting out paperwork and...
Bullshit. What have you been doing since scout time cleared?
Paperwork? Fucking...
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Yes! I thought if I even had my bed sprawled out nationwide.
We are nationwide. Our picture is everywhere.
Oh, okay.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Everybody thinks that I'm your brother. They're like, is that her brother? Like, I'm like, no, it's me. It's Ken.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
My brother's taller than you, actually.
What?
Yeah, my brother's taller than you.
You motherfucker. I miss you, Tim. I miss you.
I miss you too. Are you officially off work?
What?
Are you off work?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, hey.
Hey. I had talked to Christy, and, we talked to her a little bit. She told me some shit, man.
What?
Oh my god, I guess Nick has been telling people about his multiple personalities and shit. Oh my god.
Like, really? Like, what?
Oh my god. He's been, sending emails to fucking women and telling them about his multiple personalities, and I guess his newest one is, a little boy, and so he's been telling people, about his personalities and shit. I'm like, just a couple months ago, someone asked him, is Victor still there? And he's like, no, Victor's gone. But now he's starting, this personality is, the darker side of me.
That's so weird. After seeing, the movie Split, it's like... I'm over here
I've
what
seen
is
so many
that?
times.
What is that like? Does he have multiple personalities like that, or is he
He's making it up.
Yeah.
It's
He
all
snapped into it.
bullshit.
All of a sudden he's Patricia.
Yeah.
And then he's I don't even remember what his name was, like Damon or something, or Damien or
Damien,
I don't know.
I think, or something like that. Yeah. I love
Dennis. No, it was Dennis.
Dennis.
Am I talking to Dennis? Yeah, you're talking to Dennis. And then it was like, the beast.
Yes.
The beast is most likely like Victor.
So at the end of Split, maybe you can make sense of this to me. At the end of Split, they show, Bruce Willis. Who is that?
So, it's a trilogy. It's a trilogy. So, in the year 2000, a movie came out by the same director, M. Night Shyamalan. He's the guy that made Split. He's the guy that made Signs, Sixth Sense. He does all these movies that have a big twist at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So in the year 2000, he released a movie called Unbreakable. And Unbreakable is about Bruce Willis, and he plays a guy who was in a deadly train crash, and everybody dies but him. And not only does he not die, but he's unscratched. Not one broken bone, not one scar, nothing. Everybody, 170 people die on the train crash, but he just comes out completely unharmed. The only one survivor. And not only that, but as the movie goes on, he finds out I've never once been sick in my life, never once had an illness, never had a cold, never had a sore throat, never had nothing. And so basically, the movie is about a real life superhero, about how he has abilities that are just superhuman because like he's never been sick. He got unharmed in a train crash, and Samuel L. Jackson plays this guy who's like a big comic book like aficionado, like knows everything about comics, and his name is Glass, and he has like a genetic disorder that makes him like his bones break super easy. Like you pinch his arm and his bone breaks basically.
Damn.
So he's like this big comic book aficionado. He knows everything about comics, and like the twist at the end is that like you want me to tell you like
Yes, tell me.
so the twist at the end is that Samuel L. Jackson's character like would purposely cause all these events trying to find somebody who's a superhero. So he burned down a hotel, 0 survivors. He like caused a plane crash, 0 survivors. And then he ends up being the one who caused the train crash. Like he like meddles with the train system and makes it all fucked up. And because his whole purpose is to try and find somebody who's like, one survivor, just like in the comic books. Like oh, this big thing happened and only one survivor, completely unharmed. Like Superman or something.
Yeah.
And then it finds out that he's Bruce Willis. So he tries to convince Bruce Willis, like, listen, you are a superhero, and the whole movie, it's a great movie. Like Bruce Willis, like, can bench press like 500 pounds, no problem, and like, he thinks back, like, oh yeah, it never happened. Like, I've never once been injured, and this train crash happened, and I didn't get hurt, blah blah blah, and then he basically at the end of the movie, he becomes a superhero, and the movie ends with a twist of Samuel L. Jackson basically admits that he's the one behind all these like terrorist attacks, and then the movie ends. And then at the end of Split, you see Bruce Willis, and he's like, he knows, they're like in the diner, and she's like, that just sounds like that one crazy guy who got locked up. So what was his name? And he goes, Glass, because like it's all tied in together. And then the movie, yeah, if you haven't seen Unbreakable, you won't understand what the fuck that reference is.
That's exactly.
But it's all a trilogy, so Unbreakable.
I was like, I know I'm missing something.
Yeah, you're missing. Yeah, you haven't seen the first movie. So Unbreakable, and then Split, and then Glass is the like finale of the trilogy where they all kind of combine in the same universe, kind of like Avengers or whatever.
Okay.
And I just finished Glass this morning before work, and it was okay. I was kind of upset at the ending, as anybody is whenever like a saga ends. People are always like, "Oh, that was shitty. It didn't end the way I wanted it to." Blah blah blah. But like, it was a fucked up ending. But it was good. It was whatever. But
Okay,
yeah.
because they play Split so much, and I assume that if Split was like rated PG-13, I'm sure that Glass and Unbreakable is as well. So I'm gonna try.
I'm not sure if the Glass is rated R because there's like a lot of killing in it. Let me see. Glass rating. No, Glass is rated PG-13, so.
Okay, perfect. I can request it then.
Unbreakable is rated. PG-13, so if you ever want to, that one, it's also a good one. That's like the beginning. That's the first movie. So yeah, it's all a trilogy, and it's the movie Glass is mostly a sequel to Split, because Unbreakable came out 20 years ago, and Split came out 2 years ago.
Oh
So
my
it's
God,
pretty
every
fresh in the
Split 20 years
Split.
ago.
Bruce Willis is old as fuck in Glass, but like in Unbreakable, he's still like, younger.
I just want to apologize. Ken seems really extremely, high up there. He's just rambling, but we'll continue the rest.
I don't think young, but younger. But in Glass, he has like white hair. It's been 20 fucking years since he made that movie.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good. I mean, I enjoyed it. But
I enjoyed
But yeah, but
Split.
like, getting back to the point, it's like where Nick's personality is like that in Split, where like you just like all of a sudden will change. I'm Hedwig. Yeah, I have red socks. It's like I don't know about that, because that to me I've never met anybody that has split personality disorder. So to me, that's what that really is. It's somebody who like is a completely different person and also unaware of the other personalities in the moment. You know,
it is an unaware thing. I mean, okay, so there is a show called, I think it's like Becoming Jane, or I think it's I Am Jane. And it's about a woman that has multiple personalities. She has identity dissociative disorder or whatever. And so she's unaware whenever her personality changes. She gets like a headache, and then she'll change. And she'll be down. And then she'll change back. Whereas like Nick, he was just like, so I'd be like, oh, I want to talk to Victor right now. And he'd be like, okay, I'll get him.
wow.
It's just like, and it was
it's like made up, yeah.
Yeah, it's made up. And, this is what I was like afraid of, to be honest. It's like, I just hope that nobody else, even though like he's behind bars and everything, ultimately this dude, he fucks with women's minds. Especially, like, I know there's probably some young, dumb girl, I won't say dumb, but just, like, impressionable and, maybe low self-esteem, and he targets certain kinds of women. And, I fell prey to that because of where I was in life. And so it's like, if, whoever he's talking to at the moment, it's like, I hope they just don't do anything stupid or fall prey to any of his delusions, because it can lead to serious consequences, obviously.
Right.
So that's just like what I'm afraid of,
Yeah. Well, whatever, let him fucking do him, fucking whatever,
Actually,
all these girls that message him anyway are liars, and like they just, they just post all of his emails because they're just part of like Natasha's snake crew. And I don't know. It's like I don't think he has any real friends, maybe besides Dawn.
Yeah,
but even Dawn like supports everything.
Right. Why do that? I don't know. But at least like, okay, so I took a big step in my emotional healing process today, and I ripped up his letter and I threw it away.
Let's go to the bar. Hey, Gypsy.
Yeah.
I'm walking into the restaurant right now to use the bathroom.
Okay.
It's really fucking loud in here.
It's fine. I'll call you back in a couple minutes if you want.
Okay. Yeah, please.
Okay.
Alright, love you.
And that has it. So just a little discussion on how they feel Nick's DID is fake, which I feel like that was something that Gypsy groomed him on. I know that Dan went along with like a evil side and a good side, and same with his good buddy Ace, which was Brian Rogers, aka Ace. That's Brian is the evil guy, Ace is the good guy, and so on, so on. But yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed.